we are now not
You?
long out, less than 50 days until the European Gasshuku, and IOGKF is hosting this year with IOGKF Netherlands. Everybody's getting very excited. As I say, not long to go, and I have two amazing senseis to talk to today to share a little bit about Gasshukus in general, but also a few people have sent in questions just with regards to this actual Gasshuku itself. So should we? We probably don't need to. Do we need to do introductions?
I don't know.
Well, we have Nakamura Sensei and we have Sensei Sydney. So both people who are heavily involved in this. And I guess first things first. One person in my dojo just asked me the question, "What is a gashiku?"
Hmm.
And I guess we should channel that one to you, Sensei Nakamura, because it is
Yeah,
a Japanese word.
Yes.
I agree.
Yeah. Yes. I think many times Gasshuku is translated in the training camp. Actual meaning Gasshuku means together on the same accommodation, so staying together. So I remember from high school time, I was part of the judo club. We go out to the different prefecture and stay together, and also training camp. Training pretty much all day, and you eating breakfast, lunch, dinner together. It's a one way of the training, concentrated training, but also another way of bonding together. So that is all about the gashuku, the training camp, but it's not only technical training, but also the getting together people and bonding together.
It's funny because I was there. Maybe you guys have a similar experience. I was thinking about my first gashiku, and I think it was like 1982 with Kanazawa Sensei in Cork. And I know he's been a friend of IOGKF in the past, etc. So it was I was, very small, um, and very nervous of this whole experience. But for somebody who's coming to the Netherlands, maybe Sensei Sydney, can you paint us a picture of what they can expect?
Well, I think what I really like about the gashuku that we're offering, first of all, we have like a very big group of teachers. Yeah? Like actually, we two, or you can even say four, more than average, because we have 12 instructors for the adult gashuku and two extra international instructors also for the children gashuku that will support Sensei Nakamura and Sensei Ernie. So that I think is a really rich offering. I think if you count all the years of martial arts training of these instructors, you probably have about 700 years of martial arts training
Wow.
on the floor. And also, of course, every instructor has his own history, his own experience, his own background. So I think the offering is also very diverse. So I think that is really nice about the Gashiku. And yeah, I'm also very happy that we have a wonderful team that are very early already took the initiative to start the organization. And so far, things are really working out well. We already have more than 310 participants. I'm sure
Wow,
there
that's
will
a
be
lot. That's
more.
brilliant.
Yeah,
Well
yeah.
done.
And it's a good place. Like since I was talking about the idea of Gashiku, it's all under one roof. There's different halls. So that's also a little better than just having all the groups in one hall. That's acoustically much more challenging also for the
Mm.
teachers and the students. And we have now a few, I think about four different halls where everything is taking place. So that I think is also a plus. And yeah, the organizers also really paid attention to creating socials. Both have a little extra time before the training, but also having the cafe open after the training. So that also is, I think, is yeah, nice. And apart from the fact that I love my hometown, but
Oh, of course. And we're also very much looking forward to actually getting to know it as well, which is
Mhm.
fantastic. That actually leads me to one question which came in from somebody who said, will there be a shop like a cafe on site for water and things like that? So I
Yeah,
guess from what you've said, there will be.
yeah.
That's really
Yeah, and
cool.
actually, I mean, I didn't even know it, but they even organize that you can pre-order lunches. Yeah,
That's brilliant.
yeah, it's amazing. I was also surprised.
Very nice.
Yeah,
And I believe there's lots of extra sessions as well. And another question that I had from one of the dojo members actually here in the UK was around that they all look really interesting, but they're trying to like manage their family and what they're doing and
yeah.
tours and going in the area. And they wondered, can they register for those on the day as well?
I mean, there might be a few that have a maximum. Yeah,
Okay.
so in that sense, we cannot guarantee. I remember also in Hamburg, there were a few extra workshops, and some of them were actually fully booked. I don't know how what the
Mm.
numbers are at this point, but there may be still some spots open.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. So book early if you want to get there, but
sure.
you might have a chance.
Yeah.
Excellent. And then I guess looking at, the whole reason for doing this, maybe one for you, Nakamura Sensei. Why are European gashikus and even local, but gashikus in general, why are they so important, do you think, for us as an association?
Yes, I think IOGKF, we started from Gasshuku, and the word this Gasshuku is spread out as English. It's become a like English word people understand. I think that came from us starting, IOGKF first was 1979. England, we started. And then, starting from England, every year we have a big Gasshuku in Europe. And my first Gasshuku was 1991 in Okinawa. That was my very first
Wow.
Gasshuku.
Hmm.
And then, you know, I met so many people. I was just a local Japanese guy, and it's opening up my eyes. I was so kind of shocked. So many people from around the world and training karate, and it's such a high level. And the people I met that time, I'm still good friend. Coming Gashiku is not only training. Like Sensei Shiroi says, many instructors coming from different background and teach different, slightly different ways in same subject.
Mm.
However, the people you met is, for me, is a treasure for me. It's a lifelong treasure. Every single Gashiku, I meet those people, plus I meet new people. And that's a kind of become my also encouragement, pushing me to myself to continue training. I think that not just Gashibu time, but that Gashibu effect will stay, and you continue training in the further.
Yeah, I completely agree. Completely agree. And then just looking forward, if we have people who are preparing to come to this, um, some people have maybe never been to a gashiku before. What would you
Hmm.
say to people who are maybe a bit nervous about, walking into a room with 500, let's say 500 people show up, or, uh, you know, yeah, what would you say to people who are just maybe a little bit nervous or a bit on the fence of whether they'll push that button to come along?
I know. Yeah, just jump in. That's I would say. Many different martial arts organizations, but the good something I love about our organization is that people are so polite and respectful each other. It doesn't matter you're white belt or black belt or maybe seventh degree black belt or yellow belt. We treat everybody like part of the family. So yeah, just don't worry about it. Just jump in and yeah, we'll train together.
Yeah, totally.
Yes. And I guess just in finishing, we have people coming from, I can't remember how many people were on your list, so I can't wait to see everybody. If you were to kind of finally just sum up what this gashiku means to each of you, if you had that, dare I say it, from the world of work, the elevator pitch or the 30-second kind of what it means to you. Because for me, everybody knows kind of my background and what I've been through over the last couple of years. So every one of these is such a great experience, and you train with incredible people. I always come away learning loads. I meet people from all over the world, and I don't know other people in my life outside of karate who have that same network, which is which is
Hmm.
really interesting. And you learn about all sorts of different cultures. I went to Denmark recently and trained with Sensei Tata, and it was just phenomenal. I mean, it was absolutely brilliant, you know. So yeah, if I pass the mic to you guys, what does this whole endeavor mean? If you were to describe it as that 30-second summation.
Okay,
You
so
want to
I
go first,
start.
Sensei?
Yes.
Yeah?
Uh, yeah, I think the most important ending is since the Shidoni come. So for me, this is yeah, for me, this is a part of my treasure. I keep it a very important part of my life. Like you said, I'm meeting so many different people from different cultures. And, we have one thing that is common. We train karate to improve our life. So, going to this event and getting together with everybody and train, that I think become really important part of my whole life. And I would, I think many people are hooked for this experience. And I would encourage, if you haven't experienced the Gashuku, I encourage just try it out.
Yeah,
Totally agree.
yeah, yeah. I totally agree. For me, there's like a few different things that I feel are very important. One is already said, like it is about friendship. Yeah, so meeting old friends and also meeting new friends. That's a really important part of the gashikus that I look forward to. It's also always a great opportunity to deepen your experience, improve your skills, to upgrade your understanding of the system. But also, like since I was saying before, you can say that there's a group spirit or a group energy that really supports the experience and also really even supports your own training. The way you train in that group energy is different from how you train in the dojo, and I think that itself is also a really, yeah, really powerful and really beautiful experience, and a good reason to go to such an event. Yeah,
That's very
and
powerful.
again, also like we have actually at the moment we have 20 plus different nationalities. So people coming from 20 different countries coming to the European Gasshuku, and personally, I really like that. I'm not sure if I should say this, but I get a little bored if I'm only around Dutch people. So
So big
I always
Dutch people.
feel more at home, if I'm in an international group. So that's also another beautiful thing about the Gashiko. And actually interesting about Wageningen. Wageningen is a very small town, but it has a very famous international agricultural university. So we have people from all over the world
Ah,
coming here. So even though we only have about 40, 50,000 people, we have more than 140 nationalities in our city. So that's why I feel like a fish in the water here. Yeah.
oh, that's brilliant. I can't wait.
Yeah, good.
Thank you very much for
Look
both of
forward to
you.
see you.
Yes, thank you for your time.
Yeah,
And hopefully I'll
Thank you.
see some of
yeah,
you guys in the Gashiku.
Yeah,
yeah.
Shingashiku.
Wonderful. Yeah, see you all. Yeah.
Thank you so much. I'll leave you go. I
Yeah,
Yeah,
think
thank
I
thank you.
you.
think Netherlands are playing tonight, yeah?
Yeah, that's true. Against
Japan.
Japan.
Oh, no
We're
way!
gonna get you. We're gonna meet you. We're gonna get you. We're gonna
No
get
way!
you. Yes.
but I think it's in the middle of the night here or something.
Oh yeah. I think
Yeah,
two more
I
hours
think so.
maybe. Another 2 hours.
Yeah,
Starting
I think
four.
so.
Oh,
Four
Yeah,
something. Yeah. Here.
yeah.
yeah. Because
Yeah, and
Germany.
I'm not nationalist enough to wake up in the middle of the
Yes.
night.
You will sleep.
Well, I think all the Scots are really happy that they won.
Ah,
So
okay. Yeah.
they,
Good.
I think
Good.
some guy in Boston woke up the entire neighborhood with a set of pipes at like 6:30 in the morning. So and they were staying in an Airbnb with all of the Scottish flags out the front, and there's just this guy went down playing the pipes, which is quite
Oh my
funny.
God.
Brilliant. I will leave you to your evenings,
Yeah.
gentlemen.
Okay,
Thank you so
okay,
much.
thank you. Have a nice
Bye
day.
bye.
Thank you. Bye.